Okay, so the scenario this week is that you are a writer on a writing panel at a book festival, and some young person in the second row is asking a lot of questions and kind of monopolizing all the time and kind of annoying everyone in the audience and on the panel. So, how do you handle this? Okay, first of all, that young person is so my son because that is something he would do, my oldest. And incidentally, this is like because I just dropped him off for his first year of college. So, which is why I'm also late in posting this video. This kind of reminds me of him. So I'm going to answer this as someone who is not only a writer, but also a parent with a child who would behave in this way. So as Joshua pointed out, there are child safety laws that dictate what you can and cannot do with children. So if the person's under 18, that kind of changes my answer from if they were above 18. So let's say, I think first of all, no matter what, I think it's important to remember if one person is asking the question, that means there are others in the audience that also want to know the information. They were just afraid to speak up, or maybe because they noticed everybody else was kind of looking annoyed at this child or young adult, that they decided not to ask the furthering questions. So my first thought is to invite anybody else that is interested in this line of questioning to either stay after, or I would find a room to sit and talk with all these people to answer all these questions. That would be my first step, because I guarantee there's somebody else in the audience that's asking the same question. Now, if the person is under 18, I would do nothing without the parents' consent. In fact, even emails, phone conversation, the parents need to be present. The parents need to be on the email as well as the person asking the questions. And you can never be alone in a room with a child. There's just all these laws, and I think they're important, so you need to be aware of them and follow them. If the child, is under 18, then invite him out to coffee, but also invite out the parents, email, have the parent on there. When you have telephone conversations, make sure the parent is also in the room. If they're over 18, I would definitely take them out for coffee, try and answer all the questions that I can, and maybe set up a relationship to help them out for the future. What advice would I give? Don't get discouraged when your book gets turned down for the first time, because it's going to happen, and it could happen many, many times before you actually get a book deal. So don't be afraid to constantly assert yourself and put yourself out there, and don't become upset when something gets turned down. That's okay. It's all a part of the process. Everybody gets turned down. But don't let it destroy you. Keep writing. Keep reading, read trade publications, read Writer's Digest online, keep doing it, keep at it. It will pay off in the end, and hopefully getting your book sold, or a short story sold, or a poem sold.